fear and anxiety. We were on the second floor. Why they had stayed in the building and not left was a question in itself. Something had made them stay. The lights went off and on for a moment. It must have been because of the weather outside. Jill said, "What are you going to do? There must be news on those floors above. Someone might be alive." I said, "I wish these guns had silencers. The sound of the guns would attract the attention of the others who might be on other floors. Other sounds would be lost in the sound of the guns, if danger were approaching and someone was there. We wouldn't notice while shooting." Jill said, "We need a walkie-talkie. 1 or 2 people should stay here and watch everything and let us know in time." I said, "Where can we get one?" John said, "We have one." When we caught Jill, she had a walkie-talkie with her. Elizabeth said, "We want more than one." Jill said, "This is the control room, they should have a wireless. If not, we should either go back and get it from the cars or find an agent with a wireless among the bodies." Inside one of the shelves we found 2 wireless. We tested them, they were intact. I said, "2 people should stay here. Which one of you will stay here?" Stephen and Sarah agreed to stay. I continued, "Well, stay alert. If there is any danger, let us know. Place one of the large tables behind the door so that no one can come in, and if they try to come in, they will wait for a while and we will get there ourselves." We chose one of the tables and placed it behind the door as far as possible from the door. I said, "Take care of yourselves." We all left the room. There was a sound of pushing the table. I tried the door, it seemed fine. We started walking. When we reached the staircase leading to the upper floors, a sense of dread filled us. We talked with our eyes. Jill started to climb the stairs. Then Elizabeth, John and I, and behind us, Harry moved. I felt bad. The opening and closing of the hunter's jaws kept repeating in my mind. I slowly slowed down so that Harry would get ahead of me and I would be the last one. I didn't want anyone to see the fear on my face, and I knew that the more I pretended not to be afraid, the more I would give myself away. I had to control myself. We entered the 3rd floor. Jill sometimes stopped near the doors and listened. There was the sound of a door opening and closing. Jill started running and the others followed her. I also started running, but I was mostly paying attention to what was behind me. I fell behind the others a little. They had reached the end of the corridor. Jill said, "The sound was from this floor." Harry said, "Whoever it was, left this floor. The stairs on this side only lead to the upper floors." Elizabeth, "It might have been one of those creatures. If it wanted to leave the building it would have come this way and we would have seen it." I waited for the radio to come on, but it was silent too. I hated this silence. We took the path to the 4th floor. Jill held the radio close to her mouth and said, "Did you see anyone?" Sarah, "No. Nobody. The hunters are spreading out." 2 of them stopped at the beginning of the stairs and sniffed the air. There must be news. "Be very careful," I said into the radio. "What's behind us?" "Be careful those damn things don't come up behind us." Sarah said, "No. The 1st floor is empty." "Good. Very good."